everybody, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Quest Boards, The Rats Invited. My name is Tesia Brandenburg, and I'll be your DM for the day, and to the side of me is...
I'm Mandy Chandler, and I'm going to be playing Fleabag Lichtwald again.
I'm Ben Riley, and I continue to play Clyde Erasmus Fleabag.
I'm Izzy DeCorso, and I will always play London, Yorkshire.
Wonderful. And just as a quick recap of what happened last session, you three all met up with Stock in the manager room and got promoted, essentially. You got the opportunity to take this really sketchy, super powerful, magical box to a man named Killen Truehell in Cranadol. Your stuff was paid for. You got $100 up front, thanks to some of Clyde's swindling. And you went on your way. You made a stop at Clyde's house for him to grab some books. London got to know Clyde a little bit by searching through his bags. When Pharys tried to confront London about that, London told her that that's how you get to know people. After books were gathered, you guys went on a little shopping spree. You encountered this very mean shopkeeper man who you guys swindled to go from like 60 gold to 3 gold selling his handcuffs. Clyde threatened him. There was a whole lot of stuff happening. And then after that, you guys went on your way, traveled a little bit into Aminar, the territory right outside of Turgos, and you encountered a tavern called Wiserbud Tavern, where you saw more of these cloaked figures walking in. You decided to go learn some information. In there, you saw this brand on a bunch of people of this dragon with a sword going through its throat. Clyde got a little drunk for the first time. London, you took a hold of this very powerful magical box, and you got this feeling of drunkenness off of it. And Pharys, you met an emo boy. And you all had a great time. Clyde, you talked to a couple people, talked to this dwarven dude bro man who asked you if you wanted a brand similar to his and to meet him in the basement. And Pharys, you talked to this emo boy, and he told you that if you wanted to learn about some of the information you were asking of him, to come into the basement for the night. London wasn't feeling good, so he went upstairs to try and take a nap. And he fell asleep for a little bit before he got a knock on his door from Clyde, saying, "Hey, it's Clyde, let me in, please, I lost my key, help me, dear God." And as that was happening, after some swindling and some information that only Clyde would know about you lock-picking some handcuffs, you came outside and saw Clyde. And as you went to the next door over trying to help him get into his room, as you turned around, it was no longer Clyde, but instead this big, dark, ominous figure who had 2 daggers going to slash at you. And that's where we left off last session.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to ask a question.
Yeah.
Are we counting the traveling to here as a long rest?
Yes, I'll count it as a long rest.
Thank
Beautiful.
You are still drunk, though.
Yeah. No, I
haven't
meant
slept
the cart travel.
Yeah. I get it, because you want all your spells back.
I used a lot of
I
spells.
know you did. Yeah, that's fine. And you definitely slept, London, so you're fine.
Beautiful.
Pharys, you can also take. I know you didn't use much, but you're fine.
That's good.
Take your long rests. We're going to go away from London for a minute and go back in time for a second to London going upstairs to go to sleep as this tavern empties out. And it is just a couple stragglers with these black cloaks, and you, Clyde, and you, Pharys, sitting in this room. It's just you guys sitting in this tavern kind of waiting to see what happens. Do you two want to interact with each other at all before I move on?
I think that's on Pharys, because I'm kind of just partying.
It's true, yeah. You're still dancing.
Yeah.
I'll approach Clyde and tell him about my adventures.
Hell yeah, dude.
I just met the most wonderful man over there while I was dancing.
Cool, man.
I didn't ever get his name. Have you been talking to anybody lately?
Yeah. I didn't get his name either.
Oh, well, suppose I'll have to find them another time, right?
Yeah, in the basement later tonight.
Yes, in
Yeah.
the basement. You're so right.
Cool. So you're joining the cult?
What?
You're joining the cult
The cult?
with the brand?
I didn't imagine it was a cult. What gave you that idea?
When was the last time you saw a bunch of people with the same brand that wasn't a cult?
I suppose you're right.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if we should go down there then, if it's a cult.
It's gonna be fine. We stopped that train. We're big adventurers. We're gonna be fine.
I'll have you know that I stopped that train.
I don't know what you was doing, but I know what I was doing, which was stopping the train.
And how did you do that?
Do you remember when it was gonna tip over?
Yes?
I stopped it from doing that while you were doing whatever it was.
All right, yes, but I'm asking, how did you do it?
I made everybody move to one side so all the weight was on the side so it didn't tip over.
I see.
And what did you do?
I pulled it to the side.
A train?
Yes,
You pulled it to the side?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Did that seem to work?
Yes.
Do you think it might have been because of all the people moving to one side?
Oh, well, and she's just gonna walk away.
Hey, that's cool, man. I'll see you later.
Great. Where are you going to? The bar's starting to close down. Everybody's starting to disperse outside. London's gone upstairs for the night with your box. Clyde is partying.
Yeah.
The dance floor in front of where the bards are, there's no more bards performing. There's nobody dancing anymore. It's just you in the center of the dance floor.
Yeah,
Clyde.
he's starting to get real tired. Like his dancing is getting more like lethargic.
Right.
He's really sweaty.
Yeah, you just keep it going. What are you doing, Pharys?
I'll find a table to sit at and kind of look around, embarrassed.
Great. You look around all sad and embarrassed, figuring out that you might not have single-handedly stopped this train. But both of you eventually see as these black cloaked figures walk into a door behind the bar. And you see this dwarven man and this emo boy both turn around and look in both of your directions and wave you to come with.
It's time for the cult. And then I start walking over.
Great.
I'll follow behind, but a little tentatively.
Okay, you're trying to keep some distance?
Yes.
Great. You go through, and this dwarven man and this emo boy both stand by the door and, like, wave Clyde through. The dwarven man looks at you, and he's like, yeah, dude, let's go. Come on. You want to get one of these? And he points to his brand.
I guess I said that, yeah.
And you walk down, and the emo boy kind of ushers you forward to go through the doors.
I never got your name.
Oh, right. I did write it down.
Me neither. My father never gave me a name.
My name's Leo.
You know,
Oh, God.
Nice to meet you, Leo.
Come on.
I'm a Pisces.
I'm a Cancer, actually. More sensitive. You walking down?
She'll follow Leo.
Great. I will both of you, except for Clyde with disadvantage, roll a perception check for me.
20.
Great.
Dirty
God.
20. Yeah.
With disadvantage?
I rolled a 12 and a 10.
You're crazy.
You both get dirty
we
20s?
both got dirty 20s.
Yeah.
That's
Dirty
crazy.
20s. You guys can hear as you're walking down the stairs, the door slam behind you, and various locks start to lock.
Hell yeah.
And you walk downstairs. And as you get downstairs, you see it honestly doesn't look very culty or very intimidating in any way. There's a big round table in the center. There's a couple chairs. Some are just like couches. There's like bean bags and sofas and weird stuff that people are just sitting around miscellaneously. And there's a couple papers laid out on this table that you can't see from where you are right now. But the dwarven man kind of sits down next to this tabaxi woman that you talked to before, and he's just like, Clyde, come on.
Yeah, I stumble on over.
Great. And the emo boy, Leo, walks up behind you, and he kind of puts his hand on your lower back and starts to guide you towards a couch.
Yeah, she's probably got her. I've got my hand on my great sword. Just a little hesitant, little concerned.
The sheer look of disgust you just gave me was crazy. Yeah, so you go, and he sits you down on the couch, You sit down on these bean bags with your 2 new friends
Yeah.
that you made because you're the coolest.
Finally.
Yeah, Clyde the coolest Fleabag.
That's my new name. Write that down.
Write it down. And you guys all sit down, and you eventually see as this bartender that was upstairs kind of looks nervously almost at you two, squinting his eyes and fidgeting with his hands as he notices your presence. And you two are sitting on opposite sides of the room right now. So you could look each other in the eyes,
Yeah.
but you couldn't really communicate with each other.
I wave.
Perfect. Great. Sounds good. And this bartender quiets everybody down. He goes, well, all right. I see we have 2 new guests in here. Are they to be trusted? Woo! The dwarven man, who's also very drunk, goes, woo! Next to you, pumping his fists. And he goes, well, have you 2 new guests been debriefed on what we do down here?
No,
Not entirely.
All right.
not at all.
Well, and you see he grabs this metal brand.
I knew about that part.
Great. Well, before we get started, you have to swear an oath to us. With this, and he shows the brand to you two.
Right. Usually, a contract has not even just fine print, but any kind of print where I get to learn what the hell this is.
How do you feel about dragons?
I don't think about them that often.
And you, miss?
Well, I suppose there's a lot of power and influence revolving the dragons.
Big lizard, yeah.
Right.
I suppose, yes.
You two are working class, right? And he kind of like cocks his head at you, Clyde.
Yeah. Did you notice how dirty the cuffs of my pants are?
Right. I did.
That's genuine mine dust.
Mind dust?
Mine.
Oh, mind dust. All right.
I can make mine to dust, though.
That's all right. Well, we down here aren't fans of the dragons and how they run things. We wish for things to be different.
Right.
Do you wish for things to be different?
I mean, everybody. How so?
How would you feel if you didn't have to work and slave away every single day of your life to just make ends meet?
That sounds pretty great, I guess.
Right. And you, miss?
Well, I suppose it wouldn't be such a terrible thing. Well, it might be a little personal, but my great-grandmother used to be an adventurer, and she used to slay dragons, and there was a time where we weren't controlled by them, I suppose. It was a very long time ago, though I can't imagine that changing anytime soon.
Right. Well, we want that change to happen for all of us. And if you want that change to happen, then we can talk about this a little more. And he shows the brand to you guys again.
It's kind of a weird policy that you got here where you just take kind of anybody and you're like, do you want this brand? Do you like dragons? Yes or no? And then now they're part of your...
Well, I mean, you were brought down here, I assume, by trusted, and he kind of looks to the drunk dwarf and the emo boy, trusted individuals.
I point to the drunk dwarf with my thumb, and I'm like, I'm actually about 80% sure that this guy just wants to steal my stuff.
Dude. Whoa. That's so
No, it's cool.
rude.
I'm not judging, man.
That's so rude.
I guess.
Why would you think that of me?
If a man's a thief, a man's a thief. It's your job. I get it.
Right.
But
as you're saying this, the bartender just goes, "Do you want in or no?"
hold on. Let me ask. Let me flip a coin.
Oh, flip a coin. Yeah, do that, Ben.
I like coin.
All right. So,
I like
Izzy,
coin.
choose heads or tails.
Tails.
Okay, so tails means yes. Heads means no.
Grand.
Heads.
Oh.
I don't know. I got a lot going on. I'm okay, I think. Maybe, like, Do you have like a probationary period that I could like kind of try it out, see what's going on?
A free trial.
Free trial for this Thieves Guild.
Not quite. Do you know what the consequences are if you're caught going against dragons?
I have never thought about it.
Do you?
I've heard terrible things, but one can never really know for sure. They could just be rumors.
We'll die. We'll go missing. We'll disappear and nobody will ever hear from us again.
That's not a great selling point.
Yes, it's not. But does that sound like people who should be ruling over us? People who we can't even disagree with?
Can we pause?
All right.
Is this a conversation to have when I'm very inebriated?
Are you going to remember this in the morning?
God only knows.
I'll get back to you, miss.
Could I sleep on it?
I'm afraid. No.
I'm going to have to decline for now, at least.
All right.
I'm gonna pray.
Let me pray on that.
Let me pray on that real quick.
Pray
Praying to
on-
Ambitio.
I'm gonna pray to Ambitio.
Great.
I'm not gonna like get in any sort of like ceremonious position. Just kind of like
Right,
in
I
my,
hope not.
in my, yeah, she gets down on her hands and knees. Not hands.
She just starts crawling. Just running around the room
Yeah, while
crawling.
praying.
That's how she prays. Oh my god.
Horse
No,
church.
she's on the couch, one hand still on her sword, and she just kind of like thinks, "Oh, Ambitio, would this be the right path for me?"
Will you roll religion for me?
I sure can. Why am I Southern now?
I sure can.
Sure can.
I can roll whatever you want.
It's a natural 20.
It's a natural 20.
Wow.
Oh boy. Now I really gotta think about this. So you pray to Ambitio and ask if this is the correct path for you.
Yes.
And you can feel as your palms start to feel a little bit hotter, a little bit sweatier. You could feel sweat start to build on the back of your neck. And as you look around at all these people around you, these like relatively normal people faces that are just kind of paying attention to the two new people in the room start to get this like evil grin to their faces as they all stare towards you. And even though they're not all looking at you, it feels like every eye in this room is staring at you with this big, unhuman-like grin on their face.
Cool. Could I cast Detect Evil and Good to
Sure.
sense the location of any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead?
Sure. There's a couple tieflings and stuff in here. There's some ASMRs in here. You know that clock on your evil and good scale, but nothing that's like out of this world. Not in this room.
Okay. Well, I suppose if I'm not given any time to consider it, I will also have to decline.
And he kind of sighs, and you see as he sets this brand down at the center of the table. He goes, "Well, that's really disappointing to hear."
Why? You don't know who we are. We barely met.
And you see he reaches to his side and he grabs a dagger. And everybody else in this room goes to do much of the same,
Yeah,
following his
Cool.
lead.
Cool.
that's great.
As you guys see everybody grab onto these daggers, everyone is just standing still, kind of paying attention to what you two are going to do. What would you two like to do in this?
Let me look at my spells.
Yeah, go for it.
How many people are in this room?
There is, I'd say, about 15 people. It's not a big group of people.
Okay. Clyde, do you want to fight 15 people?
You say that over
No. Hello,
Lean
Clyde.
across the table.
Hello, Clyde.
Are we gonna fight these guys?
Are we going to fight all these people?
No.
That's a good question, considering not a fighter
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
all.
you're the paladin.
It's pretty much just you who would be dealing any kind of damage.
Yeah. Clyde could do hallucinatory terrain meadow,
Do that again if you really want.
which is great.
I can do a couple of things.
Yeah.
So Clyde's going to stand up, put his hands up.
Oh.
He goes, look, I get it. You're doing a bunch of dangerous stuff here. You don't want that word getting out because bad stuff going to happen to you. I get it. But you can trust us. We came down here so willingly because we're cool. And a cool person like that isn't going to spread your secret.
The box you brought in.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what that is?
I've been trying to figure it out for a while. Why didn't you lead with this if you knew stuff about it? This is what I'm talking about. You gave us nothing,
Well, that's kind of the point.
then it's a bad indoctrination.
Are you working with them? And he starts to walk towards you
I guess I worked for the railroad. They gave us a box, said deliver it.
with the dragons.
I have never met a dragon.
That you know of. Right.
I feel like it would be pretty obvious.
Well, dragons can take more form than just one.
Yeah, so can I.
It's dangerous. And we can use it for good here, if you let us.
Here's the thing. We're stuck between two deadly spots.
Mm-hmm.
Either we decline and we have to fight you, which looks like that's likely. We give you the box, and supposedly a dragon is after us. They give us express instructions that it will be monitored, and they will know if we give it away or tamper it or anything. And if you're right and there's a dragon, I'd rather fight you than a dragon. You understand my standpoint, right?
Well, it looks like we have a fight then.
Or you could let us go.
Why would I do that?
Wait, so we don't have to waste your time.
Both of you roll perception for me. Clyde with disadvantage.
Yeah, I get it.
That was cocky. It's a 19.
What'd you get?
I got it's 18, but I rolled an 8 and then a natural 20.
That's disappointing.
You both see as somebody from this group of 15, making now a group of 14, rushes up the stairs and almost phases through the door. London, you just had this person come up into your room acting like they were Clyde,
Yes.
who knew about this handcuff situation that was going on. And as you go to get into another room, you have the book in your hand. Not the book, oh my, you ruined
I'm
it.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You have the box in your hands, right?
Yes, I'm holding it still in Clyde's bag.
Yeah.
It's like wrapped around my arm, and then I'm holding it like
Yeah.
a football.
Yeah, you have this, and you see as this guy is going to swing at you with his daggers. He's significantly taller than even you are, and
Yeesh.
it's this big, shadowy, cloaked figure that is coming at you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to dodge out of the way. The dagger's coming right at me.
Great, yeah. You're just gonna bonus action dodge, yeah?
I mean, I would like to try to swing at him after, if that's possible.
Sure, I'll let you.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna try to swing.
Yes.
If I can hit a shadowy figure.
Yes.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna just like roll to hit,
Yes. With your whatever you're using to swing.
just unarmed.
Yeah.
He's got nothing on him.
You're just beating the hell out of this guy.
It's 23.
23?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, you go and you swing and you land a punch in this guy. And as you hit this like shadowy visage that this guy has on, you can feel skin contact underneath this shadow that's cloaking him. And you hear him like, ow, as you hit him. And he's going to reach for the book and get his hand on it. And
Just slap his hand.
okay, you're slapping his hand, not pulling away or anything? Or?
No.
'Kay.
I'm gonna pull away.
Great. As you pull away, will you roll opposing strength checks with me real quick?
Yes, I sure can. Dang it.
Great. What'd you get?
That's a 17.
Oh, nope.
Oh no.
You see, he grabs onto this box and he tugs it from your hand and he starts to bolt away.
Oh, I'm gonna run and try to tackle
You're
him.
chasing him?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
'Kay.
tackle him.
Sounds good. You start running after him, and I'll get back to you. Clyde and Pharys, you guys are down here trying to persuade your way out of this situation. Half convincingly, half not convincingly, as you are stuck in this room with a bunch of people. What are you two doing?
I'm gonna make one last ditch effort.
Go for it.
To say, and I go, wait. What's in the box? What's in it?
They sent you on a quest without telling you what was in the box?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's in the box.
Great.
But I do know that it's powerful dragon's magic.
Prove it.
Bring me the box.
Well, how do you know that it's powerful dragon's magic?
Can
you've
you
never
not
seen it?
feel
Uh-huh.
the magic permeating off of it?
Look, he's right. It's strong stuff.
The second you walked into this tavern, we knew.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
he's like rubbing his temple. He's getting a headache. All right, you say it's dangerous,
It is?
but you don't know what it is.
Not quite.
How do you know it's dangerous?
How do you know it's dangerous?
I never said it was dangerous.
Do you think it's dangerous?
I think anything's dangerous in the wrong people's hands.
Well, exactly.
Like that knife. If it was on the table, it'd be fine, but it's in your hands.
Have you ever...
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen anything that magical before?
Yes.
When?
At Wizard College.
What?
Like,
You have never seen anything
I'm
this magical.
absolutely lying.
Yeah. Do you think who you're delivering it to is the right hands?
What was the name of the person we're delivering it to?
Killing True Hell, the direct opponent of your family.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
See that adds
Yeah.
another layer.
Read your index. Ben.
It's okay, we're all
Alright,
guilty of
okay.
it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry, I didn't realize that I came here to be attacked.
No, it's okay.
Okay, well, so we're delivering it to Killing True Hell. Do you know who that is?
Mm-hmm. The blacksmith?
Yep.
For what reason?
Oh my God. You think we were told anything?
If you are in possession of that, it can't be good. Whoever gave it to you or whoever it's going to, it can't be good. And it's dragon's magic. You can help us here.
And then get killed by a dragon?
Or then we can kill a dragon. That's kind of the whole, and he points to the brand of the dragon with the sword through its neck.
Clyde is like, he's like having a mental breakdown. He's like, I don't. There's a lot. This is day like 3 of the job that we've been on.
Mm-hmm. You can hear like loud footsteps upstairs above you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna need some sort of assurance that like I'm not just gonna get killed by a dragon. That's
Well, if we don't do something, we're all going to get killed by a dragon.
why? Oh, because of the thing. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes. Yes.
Do you know how?
Maybe I don't want
know-
you involved
Do you
in
know
that.
how? Do you know how hard it is for me to try and do this negotiation as like very drunk Clyde?
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also pipe in any time,
Yeah.
Mandy.
I look at you. You seem to got your head screwed on good. What do you think?
Pharys is a little tipsy and also a little terrified, but I will just like slowly like unsheath my sword. I'm gonna slowly pull it out. Just say, "We don't want any trouble. We just want to leave."
I have one more offer for you two.
Okay.
Either we kill you now, or you deliver the book to where it's supposed
The
to
book?
The bag.
go. God. It's not a bag either, it's a box.
Sorry.
Let's just retcon. It's a book.
It's a book, it's not a book. It's important to be a pie. You deliver the box to where it's supposed to go, and you give us an opportunity to intercept it from killing True Hell, and then you work for us, Inside Men, right? You can continue acting like you've done exactly what you've always wanted to do, but you're also helping us in our endeavors. Like spies, rats even.
No branding required.
Oh, man.
Roll credit!
Name drop, name drop.
Name drop, name drop.
Like rats.
Maybe even rats.
The rats were the friends we made along the way.
Jesus. Like
Um,
spies.
Okay, I have just the smallest counter offer.
Right.
All of that. But as we go, you feed us more information about what the hell is going on. I don't want to be left in the dark anymore.
All right. I can do that.
Let me confer with my associate.
Yep.
How do you feel about that? We continue to do our job. Towards the end of the job, we're essentially not involved, and there's just an opportunity for them to do their thing. And we'll talk about working permanently for you later.
Right.
No branding required.
I wouldn't mind the brand.
If you have the brand, then we have a deal.
If I have the brand,
If you have the brand,
I'll do it.
take or leave the armored one.
She has a name. It's Pharys.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know it.
She said it out loud, I think. I said it to her.
I wasn't paying attention, really.
Typical.
Baby! He's like, all right. And he holds out both of his hands for you guys to shake.
It's up to I'm on board, but I got to make sure that we're all on board, and then we got to talk to London too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust these people, but I suppose we don't have a choice, do we?
Exactly. I also don't trust supposedly a dragon, so
Oh, what the hell. With one hand still on her sword, she will shake your hand.
Great. Sounds good. He shakes it.
I shake your hand.
Great. He shakes both of your hands, and then he reaches over to the table and grabs a brand.
Yeah, forearm,
yeah,
I
what do you want?
guess.
Forearm?
Forearm? I was thinking forehead, but that's a bit much.
Yeah, you're too drunk for that. And you see another mage comes over and starts lighting up the tip of it to make it hot enough to brand you. Which forearm are you branding yourself on?
We'll go the right one.
Right one? Okay. You feel as this brand is seared into your skin of the symbol of a dragon with a sword going through its neck on your forearm. And it hurts for a second, but it's not the worst pain you've ever felt, probably. So you're fine.
And I go, check this out. And I use an illusion, and it's gone. I go, stealthy.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah, very nice.
I'm like the perfect spy.
Yes. I'm gonna get back to you guys.
Yep. Hey, thanks for listening to the episode so far. I hope you're enjoying the Quest Board's first recorded campaign, The Rats Invited. I wanted to just take a second to thank a few people. Thank you to Ryan McDonald, a member of the local film community here in Utah, and he hosts a movie night at the Funk and Dive Bar every Monday night. Thank you to RadioFreeKerbin, a good friend of mine and Twitch streamer who's been extremely supportive along the way. Also, thank you to KWCR and Studio 76, who allow us to use their recording studio and to post on their Spotify. We wouldn't be able to do this without them at all. And thank you to you for listening. There's no reason to make a podcast unless people are listening, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. I don't want to take up too much of your time, though, so I'll let you get back to the Rats Invited.
London,
Hi there.
you're chasing after this guy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tackle him.
Yeah, as fast as you can. So I think I'm gonna have you roll a dexterity throw against this guy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, come on, Rogue.
Come on.
Come on, Rogue. Rogue it up a little bit.
Let's
Rat
talk.
man.
Watch me roll so bad. Dex save?
Yep.
Oh, don't make that noise.
Don't oof at me.
That is a 26.
beat me by 1.
Yes.
You go and you run after this guy, and as he's like running down the stairs,
Yeah.
getting to the very tail end, you tackle him down, and you can feel his body, his head kind of like smacks on the ground as your big body lands on top of him. And he kind of starts to try and struggle out of your grasp. He still has the box like as tight to him as possible.
Okay,
what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to just like my body weight on top of him,
'Kay.
trying to make it difficult still, and just try to pry his hands off of it.
All right, roll opposing strength with me.
Oh, come on. I've been rolling like pretty all right. 17.
I got a natural 20.
I'm good.
This guy.
You try to get this out of his hands, and he grabs onto it, and he kind of flips you off of the back of him, and he starts to try and stand up again as he's trying to run away. You're now at the bottom floor of this tavern. He's only got like maybe 20 feet till he gets to the door.
Okay, I'm gonna. Let me see if I can do anything. Do I have anything of use? Throw a crowbar at him.
Right.
No, I'm just gonna try to tackle him again.
Great. You go after him again, and I'll get back to you. Ferris and Clyde, you make this a negotiation. You shake hands. You don't have to brand yourself. Clyde, you get this brand on your forearm that you hide and make it go away. And the bartender just goes, all right then. I can get you some. And he pulls out 2 rings and hands them to each of you. He goes, this is how I can be in communication with you. If you keep it on, you can press that and it will go directly to me.
Doesn't track us or nothing, does it?
No,
Okay.
I don't know how to do that.
I'll put the ring on.
Great.
I'll put it on next to my ring with my coworkers.
Okay, sounds good. You're gonna accidentally message your coworkers.
We have the package. We're infiltrating the fort now. What?
They're like, huh? Say again, where are you? Yeah, so you both put this ring on. He's like, well, all right. I suppose that could be it for the night, since that was a lot of information.
Yeah, I'll go confer with my other associate, the big man.
Right. He's to be trusted, yes?
I'm like 98% sure.
All right.
He's a little weird, but he's cool.
Do you trust him?
He's taught me a lot.
Okay. All right. Well,
We're going to talk about that later.
I suppose that's fine. Go ahead.
Thanks. And I leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
The drunk dwarf man walks ahead of you guys up the stairs and unlocks all of these locks on this door, and opens the door for you. And London, you wanna tackle him again, right?
Yes.
Okay, roll another dexterity saving throw
Absolutely,
against
I'm
me.
tackling this guy again.
I'm a tackling this
I'm
guy.
a tackling.
I'm a tackling this guy.
Not quite.
It's dex save, yes. That is a 21.
21. I beat you by 1.
I'm gonna lose it.
He's a guy.
As you go to tackle this guy again, you kind of barely whiff and miss it. And you two walk up, and you see this like about 7 foot tall, shadowy figure with a black cloak on, is running with your guys' box in his hands, and London is trying to catch him as he's running towards the door. All 3 of you, what would you like to do?
I'm going to trip him
'Kay.
by casting Mage Hand.
That's so good. That's so good.
I think Mage Hand just happened.
It's automatic.
just happens.
I'm gonna let you do it because I like that a lot.
Okay.
Will you describe to me what this looks like as this big shadowy figure gets stripped by your mage hand?
Yeah, so Clyde comes up out of the door. It's bright in here. He kind of like blinks away the brightness. He sees, obviously, London on the ground and a man running away, and he thinks, that guy killed London.
Right.
So he whips
Obviously.
out his wand, sharpshooter style, from his holster, and it looks like he's probably going to cast fireball or something, but he just sort of like and puts a mage hand on the ground, and the mage hand grabs his ankle.
Right. You watch as this guy, for the second time tonight, slams his upper body onto the floor. You hear like as he lands on the ground. He is now on the ground. You two, what would you like to do, Ferris, Linda?
I mean, I'm just gonna try and run up to him and like throw back to session 1, put my like foot on his chest and sort of his throat.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I was gonna try to tackle him again.
Okay, sounds good. So you
Put my body weight on him.
You both are trying to tackle him. I'm gonna let one of you roll a dex throw for me. Whoever wants to.
What's your plus?
+8.
Oh yeah, you go. You go.
You have advantage because you have the help action. From,
Beautiful.
From our girl
Oh.
Ferris. And the mage hand that's still gripping.
Plus he's prone.
Yeah, well, I mean, mage hand can't hold more than 5 pounds, so
But
he
he-
could easily just break out of that.
But he fell over.
But he fell over. What'd you get?
25.
25? That's good. Ooh. Yeah. You guys can do whatever you want to him. Yeah.
He dies.
He lands on the ground. He hits his body. You can see he's like trying to get air in as he knocks the wind out of himself from this hit. And you rush over and slam your foot on the back of his back, and you grab his legs to keep him from going anywhere else. And he kind of just sits there, box still, fully gripped in his hand.
I'll lean down and say, I don't think that belongs to you.
Hey, buddy, do you have one of them brands? Because I think you might have been left out of the loop. I show him my brand.
London, you now see that Clyde has a brand from all the people in this tavern. He joined the cool club.
Proud of you, buddy.
Hey, it's cool. We got a plan. I'll explain in a little bit.
Let's get the box, yeah?
Yeah, your boss says we need that box.
And you see him, no word spoken, tries to break out from your guys' grip, but he definitely can't. With hitting the ground as hard as he did with Mage Hand, plus you two being on top of him and you just standing menacingly and talking to him.
Yeah, I point my wand at his nose, and I go, I mean it. Your boss invited me in here because I'm crazy, and I'll blow your head off, I swear to God.
Sounds crazy. You watch as what is this big imposing 7-foot shadow man slowly shrinks down into something else, a little, what you would reckon is about halfling size. He still has the cloak over, so you can't really see what he looks like, but he shrinks down, and it makes it easier for him to escape out of your guys' grasp as he tries to break out of the grip that you guys
So
have.
he's smaller now?
Yeah, he's small.
Can I just palm him and just grab his head?
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Yes, you can. You grab onto his head. He's still on the ground. He was trying to get up from the thing, but he still has a foot on his back, and you grip his head with your hand.
So we need that box, yeah? I'm gonna grab it with my other hand.
Okay. You roll opposing strength with me with advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can my intimidation be the help
Yeah.
action?
Will you roll intimidation for me, actually?
Yeah, I'm bad at that.
It's okay.
10.
I rolled really bad.
12.
10. You're not helping. With advantage, you got a 12?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We
You're
know
the-
I roll bad.
you're
My
the-
other roll was a nat 1.
You're the opposite of Ben. You with the collective intimidation and pulling away, since I rolled really bad, you successfully grab the book out, and you can see the face of this this shop owner that you guys had interacted with earlier.
knew it.
This is the second time I've threatened to kill you with my wand.
Get out of here. And he kind of stands up
You get out of here.
and he eyes the book a little bit, and then he tries to bolt for the door.
I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing him.
Absolutely.
Okay. You grab onto him. I'll let you. He's not gonna get away.
Does he have a brand?
Roll investigation.
I can do that.
Intelligence, man.
Yeah. 26.
No.
Oh.
There's no brand on his body.
You're just a sore loser.
And you see, as you're gripping onto him, you feel your hand slowly start to raise as he turns into you, Clyde. He goes, I'm not a sore loser. You're a sore loser.
I turn into him, and I say, sucks being ugly.
He goes, funny, that's what you think I look like.
I guess.
Yeah.
Why would you choose to look this bad?
Why would you choose to look this bad?
To make fun of you.
No, I mean this, and he points to himself as you.
That was bad. What are all the other people doing in here?
Most of them are still downstairs. Most of them haven't come up. The drunk dwarf came up with you guys, and he's just kind of like, whoa. And that's pretty much all he's doing there. And he just goes, I'll get out of here if you just let me go. Or we can make this a little bit more difficult, yeah?
You obviously followed us.
What reason? What reason would we have to believe you?
Well, you have no reason. Oh, that's not my accent. You have no reason to believe me. But, I mean, I'll go.
Right.
Or you can just keep me with you. That's fine. I mean,
New party member.
yeah, second Clyde.
Second Clyde.
Can I, like, grab him by the neck?
You're
And,
gonna
like,
try to grab him
I
by
want
the
to, like,
neck?
intimidate this guy.
Sure. Will you roll the hit? I'm gonna say you're not gonna do any damage, but roll the hit.
Okay.
And then roll intimidation after that.
Alrighty. It's yeah, that one.
No, great. So no, and I'm not
No.
gonna have you roll intimidation because it's
Dang.
not intimidating. You go to try and grab him by the neck, and he kind of just like takes a step back, and your hand just awkwardly like whiffs his neck, and he's just like, was that supposed to like? You trying to like scare me or something?
Why did you follow us?
Well, because I want that box there.
Alright.
You can't have that box.
I'm gonna grab like a dagger and I'm just gonna get like the hilt of it and I'm gonna try to knock this guy out.
You're gonna try to knock him out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Will you roll the hit with unarmed and let me know how much damage you do?
That's a 16.
A 16 to hit?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't hit.
Wait, it's with my dagger. It's better. It's
Great.
better. Just kidding. Oh, I'm bad.
You don't have all your stats memorized?
No.
Do you, Ben? Oh, great.
That's a 19.
19? I do think that hits by 1. You do your damage. Just do your dagger damage, but we're gonna count it as
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning instead of
7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning. All you do is hit this guy in the side of the face. So you just hit him in the side of the face, and he's just like, oh man, oh God, why?
Is he polymorphed?
He looks like you. You don't know exactly what his form is.
Can I use an Arcana check to figure out exactly how he's doing it?
Yeah. Roll Arcana, and I'll give you however good you roll.
24.
24. You would figure it's some kind of polymorph. Yeah. You know this isn't his original form, obviously, because it's you. It's a form of polymorph.
Cool. I'll cast Dispel Magic on
Great.
him.
You're gonna cast Dispel Magic on him?
Mm-hmm.
In here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dispel Magic is target. not-
Hold on.
Is he a dragon? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Well, if he's a dragon, it's not going to work, because that spell is going to be way too high for me to dispel it. 3rd level is what I can
Yeah,
dispel.
you're casting it at 3rd level.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't work.
yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't work. You try. He's just like, what the hell, man? You guys can just let me out of here. It's probably best for everybody in this building if you just let me out. I'll get the box eventually, just not right now. You
I
can
don't
have
like
it.
that.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try and like whisper to Clyde, not like discreetly at all. I don't think we can let him leave.
I don't think you have much of a choice.
Look,
Right.
I turn to Ratman.
Okay.
Clearly, we beat the hell out of him. right? We took him down. We captured him. We got our stuff back.
Sort of.
What's he gonna do against us again?
Keep following us? I don't.
It's gonna be annoying, but
Yeah.
what are you gonna? We kill him? What are you talking about? What are we doing?
I have my hand on my sword. As you
I
say
was
it.
trying to knock him out, and maybe then he couldn't find us. He couldn't track us,
Hey,
but I don't know.
You hit him and you didn't do nothing.
I know.
You guys are just gonna keep having a conversation, or can I?
I say we let him go. I don't think he's that much of a problem. Some sort of shapeshifter or something.
Right.
He's just here for this conversation.
Yeah.
It's your grave.
Mhm.
Just do it. I'll let him go.
I'm not a fan of what you said there, but
All right. I'm just gonna see myself out. Yeah.
sure.
Great.
I hope to not see you again.
We'll see about that. And he kind of gives you this weird toothy grin that does not look like your smile at all. As he starts to try and walk out the doors. Are you guys just letting him go?
I'll let him.
Mandy wants to kill him, but Pharys would not.
Great. He walks out of the doors. What are you three doing as he walks out?
We should all sleep off the drunk that we have.
I suppose that's a good idea, yes.
All right. What is
Oh, yeah.
what's going on?
So, we go up to like a room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, so these guys are, they want the box that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And we said, no way, sir, we're not giving it to you. And they said, it's real dangerous. And if you don't give it to us, people are going to die because of dragon stuff. And I said, if we give it to you, then we're going to get killed by a dragon, if that's true. So we came to a deal that we're going to continue to do our job. And then once we've delivered it, it's out of our hands and they'll do their thing to kind of retrieve it. And then we're not particularly involved. But the deal was that I had to get the brand and kind of join their cult.
Oh. All right. They're not paying you or anything.
They're not killing me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do anything other than you got the tattoo.
Yeah, it's a brand, but yeah. Essentially, we just kind of continue on our way, and then eventually they'll get it themselves.
There's not much we
Yeah.
can do about it, I guess.
It's a lot to think about if it is that dangerous, though.
Of course it's that dangerous. They don't smuggle something that's not dangerous.
I didn't know we were smuggling things. I
This
thought,
is absolutely smuggling.
okay, yeah, sure. I didn't know it was dragon related. That's the thing that's getting me.
Isn't there a big old eye on it? I'm gonna lift open
Yeah.
the bag.
There's a big old dragon eye on it.
London, plenty of things have eyes.
Sure.
Look, let's go to sleep. All right, we'll in the morning, clear heads. You know.
All right.
Where are you all sleeping? You
In-
all three have rooms.
In our respective rooms,
Yep.
I assume.
Who has the box?
I would have just kept it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Great.
Same rat man sleep, curled
Uh,
up with it.
Are you sleeping in your room or Clyde's room? Because you guys switch keys, technically. So which room are you staying in? Clyde's original key or your original key?
I'll sleep in my original key.
Okay, sounds good. You go into your room, you know, you curl up, you go to bed,
Mm-hmm.
have a great time. You all do your nightly rituals, whatever those entail.
It's a lot of creams.
Yeah, that
Um,
makes sense.
Horrible.
A silk bonnet.
Yeah, and you guys do your own thing, go to bed. Pharys, what are you doing?
Can I do a little prayer?
Absolutely, what are you saying?
I'll just ask Ambitio, is this box dangerous? And is this what we're supposed to be doing?
Will you roll religion?
I sure can.
She sure can.
That's an 11.
That's an 11? Oh, wow. We downgraded a lot from the last roll. You you ask if this box is dangerous, or, you know, if this is what you're supposed to be doing, and you don't receive anything. It's less this like it's less that Ambicio doesn't want to respond to you and more of like a I don't know kind of answer. Nothing happens, but it doesn't feel any like emptiness of your god's not responding to you. It's just like there is no right answer to that question.
Okay.
Great. You doing anything else before you go to bed?
Probably just take off my armor and go to bed.
Great. You take off your armor and you start to drift off to sleep.
No, we don't. We are both elves.
Oh yeah, you meditate. You both start to drift off to meditation.
I schnoz.
Immediately, the head touches pillow. Out. I wish.
Same.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense for London though.
Schnoz.
Yeah.
Schnoz.
You schnoz.
It means nose.
Well, I know, but
Nose?
Schnozzing.
when you snooze, it's a form of snooze. You schnoz.
Mm-hmm.
Rat language. I never learned it.
Yeah,
Rat
come on.
language. Yeah.
Of course you wouldn't know rat language.
You all go to bed. You all fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Everything goes smoothly. No more people sneaking into your rooms and attacking and stuff like that. You have this deal with the people, and they know that you are going to be delivering the box, so they don't try to interact with you in that capacity anyway. And you all eventually wake up. You wake up, get yourself ready for the day, Clyde. Same with you, Pharys. Put all your armor back on. In London, you wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you put the box when you went to bed?
It was curled up.
Curled up?
I was curled up, holding, like, grasping onto
Great.
it.
As you wake up, the box is no longer in your arms, and it's on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's there. It's fine. And this like weird queasy feeling that you were feeling all night is gone. Clyde, your head is pounding as you wake up in the morning. You can feel a migraine coming on. Lights look a little bit too bright. You feel a little queasy.
I put my sunglasses on.
Great. You feel fine, Pharys.
Yeah.
You're great.
She wakes up.
How is it laying on the floor?
It's just on the floor. Just the box on the floor.
Like nicely placed on the floor?
Well, I mean, it's like, I don't know, it looks like the box is on the floor. It's not opened or anything. It's just sitting on the floor.
Do I still get this like queasy feeling from being around the box?
Yes. That's a given, though. That'll happen no matter what.
Okay.
Just because the way it looks.
Yeah.
I was just
ugly.
making sure it wasn't like
It's just
a
a real,
duplicate.
just a real gross box.
It's very much the real box. It's just not in your hands anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
Good morning.
Yeah. All three of you, are you all just going downstairs?
Yeah.
Great. You head downstairs. You see this big bartender man that was talking to you guys is awake and is making breakfast for the morning rush of people and the people who stayed the night. And she's like, "Hey there."
I like slump onto the bar. Eggs, please.
Just eggs.
A lot.
How do you take them?
Cooked.
What way?
Hot.
Great. Anything for you two?
Could I just get a cup of coffee and some bread?
Sure.
Coffee too. Yeah.
Sure.
Got any bread, cheese sort of deal?
Cheese bread?
Bread and cheese.
Yeah.
That.
All right. He
You
kind of
feel
like
judged.
he gives you a weird look as he walks back. He serves you a plate that is like a mountain of scrambled eggs with a black coffee. He gives you a black coffee, and he gives you a piece of sourdough bread, and some cheese.
Beautiful.
Someday you're gonna ask for bread and cheese, and a restaurant's gonna say they don't have any, and then like, oh, all right,
We're all out.
that's fine, and he like pulls his own out.
Yeah. You don't even need to buy that. He's like, all right, that'll be, let's say 5 gold for all of it.
Could I also get some bread and cheese?
Sure. Yeah. He walks back and he goes, 6 gold.
I'm like, I like put the money bag on the table, and I'm like, I trust you for some reason. Just take it out of the bag. And I'm like
Alright.
so hungover.
Yeah, he grabs some gold out of the bag and slides it back over to you.
Fine.
Can I see how much you take?
Yeah, for sure. Roll perception.
I just start
I would also like to look.
Okay, go for it.
I start shoveling eggs into my mouth.
Oh god. Roll performance, Ben.
Performance.
Yeah.
I got a 6.
6K.
I got a 21.
21.
I got a nat 20 performance.
That's crazy. You eat these eggs in record time. You're just shoveling this mountain of scrambled eggs into your mouth. You take like a split second to take a chug from your black coffee and then just keep shoveling. You guys have never seen a mountain of scrambled eggs go from there to not there so quickly before.
London like looking
I
on in
was-
awe.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over and see that your plate is suddenly just empty, and I'm gonna take some cheese and bread out of my plate and just put it on the plate in front of you.
Thanks.
He took 7 gold.
I'm gonna let him.
Okay, great. It's a tip. Great. You all eat your breakfast, do your thing, have a great morning. Your breakfast is eventually gone, especially Clyde's. Bread and cheese be gone. Coffee.
Be gone!
Be gone! Be gone, bread and cheese! We don't need you anymore.
I
Anyway,
banish you.
Clyde just banishes his food. For no reason.
Banished to
He's
my
just a
belly.
real dick.
Yeah.
I did that as a favor.
The gulp was really good. I hope that was picked up. Anyway, you guys get done with breakfast. Everything's fine. The bartender is kind of keeping an eye on you guys and the box that is in your bag, London.
Well, I would have given. Well, maybe not yet. Just kidding. I'll keep the box.
Those eggs are coming back.
The box. Ferris is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay, they don't trust you with this box.
They
Mandy.
really don't.
Great. Breakfast is done. Everything's over. What are we doing?
I guess we gotta head out, huh? To wherever the hell we were
Yeah.
going.
Granadal.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's where you went to school, Ben.
That's right.
Jesus.
I like that Tesia the DM is like a hidden fourth character that just
Yeah.
reminds us of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. You guys go to Cranadal. You don't have a direct location on where Kiln True Hell actually is. You have no idea. You were just told to deliver it to him. He doesn't even live in this city. You're not sure why. But are you guys just heading out, going on your way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Don't really have anything else to
Could
do.
I
Yeah.
pray for safety and guidance?
You can. Roll religion. Shout out to Mandy starting to pray through 3 episodes in.
I forgot.
I forgot I was religious.
Did you think to pray? That's me a 9.
It's going to be a 9. You
You're
know,
bad at praying.
You pray.
I sure do.
You did it.
I sure did.
You did it, and I'm so proud of you.
Man.
Clyde is in the back of the carriage with his little book.
Great. What book are you reading?
Why would I tell you?
That's fair.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Hey, man, I really would.
Every once in a while, he jots something down.
Yeah. Great.
I'm looking. What book are you reading?
You want to make a roll for that?
I can't read.
Yeah, you don't know what book he's reading.
No.
Uh,
London has
wha-
no idea.
What's the color of this book?
Yeah, what
then?
is the color of this book?
It's purple.
It's purple.
It's purple?
There's a purple book.
Are there any designs on it?
Stars.
Oh.
It's his diary.
No, I'm gonna say I'm just like sitting next to you.
Okay.
I can't read a single thing you're writing.
Like leaning like away from you.
Okay, yeah. So you match? What is that? What you reading?
It's my book, man.
A book.
Yeah.
What about?
It's personal. All right.
All right.
Wow. Riveting.
It'll be important later. Don't worry.
Yeah.
London's just gonna kind of sit there awkwardly.
Yeah, you sit there awkwardly. The horses are just kind of following your lead since you're the only one outside and nobody's up front, like actually leading these horses. Are you on Oliver?
Oh, I'm on Oliver. I'm fiddling with my playing cards, and he's leading the way.
Great. He's just going. You told him where to go, and that's what he's good at, is going. So he's going, leading these 2 other horses that are pulling your guys' carriage. And eventually, Pharys, you see as you cross this border in about like 4 hours, you cross the border from Aminar into Crandadal. And this town is significantly bigger than any of the towns you've been in before. It has like huge spires, there's wizard towers all over the place. This is a very magic-filled city. Almost like this box, you can feel the magic radiating off of almost everything in this town. And not to the extent of the box, of course, but it's enough concentrated magical energy that you can feel it kind of coursing through your veins, a light buzz going through you. And you two can feel this as you get into this very large city of Crandadal.
Clyde has a little bit of like a shiver. You know that feeling like when you come back to high school
Yeah.
after summer break?
Yes.
He's like,
Okay. Yeah.
here we go again.
You know that your magic school is on an island, so you won't have to encounter that right now.
Yeah.
But this is the city that you spent a lot of time in for researching and doing things when you were a young college student.
Yeah, I'm going to run into people who know me, which is going to suck.
Yeah. Yeah, you...
A young college student. I started at 100.
Hey, you're an elf. That's young for an elf. You make your way into the city, and as you go in, you don't know where Killin' True Hell is, or how to even find this guy in the first place. You were just told to find him, and that you'd be able to once you got there. What is the plan of action, you 3?
I was probably just gonna ask around.
Yeah.
Great.
I'll also ask around.
Just hopping out and asking some people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay.
You know
Great.
this guy?
Have you seen this man?
Do you know
Have you
this
seen
man?
this man?
Everybody's like, oh no. Just so scared. It's very like a rich, pompous people in this city. You guys have never really been to rich cities other than you, Clyde, of course. But you were born and bred this way. And you make your way into this town and start asking a couple people. London, you go over, you see this little old human lady kind of walking down. What are you asking her?
Just getting flashbacks to.
Don't rob this woman.
Don't rob this woman.
I'm sorry. Just, excuse me.
Yes.
Do you know what was his name?
I forget it every time.
Killin' True
Killin'.
Hell.
No, I know. I knew it.
Oh.
London didn't.
Oh, Killing True Hell,
All right. Do you know Killing True Hell at all?
the blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
I know of Killin' True Hell, the blacksmith, yes.
Do you know where he's located?
Well, probably in Sable. That's where he lives, isn't it?
We obviously don't know that. That's why we're asking.
Well, that's where he lives.
Could you point us in the direction of that place?
Of Sable?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just over there. She just points to the side.
Sable's another like.
Sable is a different territory.
That's what I
And you
thought.
know he's in Crandadal. It's over there.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Have a wonderful day.
Why are you looking at me like that, young lady?
Oh no, that's Mandy thinking.
Okay. What do you want?
Does she have a bag on her?
She does. She has a tiny little backpack on her back. What are you doing, London?
No, Clyde's with me. He might see.
I will see.
Yeah,
I'm
he will.
extremely perceptive.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Could be funny.
Could be funny.
Could be funny. See how that plant pans out.
Could be so funny.
No.
Great.
We'll wait.
You go. Pharys, you walk over and you see this big, slick black blonde hair. It's long, goes down his entire back, elven man. As you walk over, what are you saying?
Excuse me, good sir.
So, yes, what can I do for you?
Surely not.
Yes. Surely yes.
I was wondering if you could point me in the direction of a certain Killin' True Hell.
Killing True Hell. Well, yes, he's somewhere, I suppose.
Would you happen to know where?
Probably over there somewhere. And he points, just off down the street.
This town's real helpful.
Yeah.
Granadal, the land of unhelpful people.
Yes. Go on. Goodbye.
I suppose we could start walking in that direction? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Clyde,
Yeah.
you walk over to this like stout dwarven man. He's got like choppy. What color is his hair actually? Hold on a second.
Typical.
Typical. I'm sorry. Forgive me for not remembering every detail I've ever written.
You're the GM.
Yeah, you gotta read the index, Tesia.
Hey, I wrote the index.
My brother in Christ, you made the sandwich.
He has a very like choppy red hair. It's pretty short. He's really stocky, really built, and is just kind of looking through some windows of stores as you like tap on his shoulder, and he turns around.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Killin' True Hell.
Well, that'd be me.
Wow. What a coinky-dink.
What? Oh, right.
What are you looking for? You
Supposed-
need something from me?
Well, you need something from me. We're supposed to deliver something to you.
You're the Dieter boy, yeah?
Dieter. Yeah.
Dieter boy, sorry.
Yeah.
Dieter boy.
Uh-huh.
What could you possibly need from me?
No, I already remember that
Or
exchange.
what could I possibly need from you?
We're supposed to deliver an item to you. In confidence, probably.
All right. Yeah, come on.
I gotta get my colleagues.
All right.
Gather
that's
everybody
fine.
up.
Okay. Great. You guys get gathered up, try like looking for Killin' True Hell as he's just there.
Yeah.
And he kind of walks you into this like back alley, and you see him close his eyes for a second, and then nothing happens visually around you guys, but he's like, "Oh, this should be fine. Nobody will find us here."
I have a question for you.
What's that?
What is your profession?
Well, I'm an enchanter
Hmm.
and a blacksmith, of course.
Okay.
First of all.
Just making sure.
Right. Just to make sure this is all right. I
Yeah.
went country. I went southern. I went
Right.
country.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, there's too many southern people around me.
Right. Killing and Clyde.
Ugh. You who are you needing us? Like, who
What?
hired us? Who hired us? Do you know?
Well, I assume it was stock, yeah?
All right, we're all
We're
right.
just making. We've had a lot of run-ins with people not being who they was,
Right.
so we're making
Right.
covering our bases.
Yeah.
No worries. I'll just be taking that from you, huh?
Do you know what we're supposed to deliver to you?
I do.
Can you describe it?
Do you know what you're supposed to be doing?
I'm 100% sure. Can you describe it?
It's the box. It's got a big eye on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Lennon
so
starts pulling it out of the
that
bag.
was one last test. You know, just had to be sure.
And he grabs it.
I hand it to him.
And
You idiots!
you fool!
I'm also gonna hand Clyde his bag.
I
back.
thought about it.
All right.
That would be so crazy.
You get it back, and you see he takes this, and like, unlike all of you guys who have had this kind of like adverse reaction to the box, he takes it, and it seems like nothing happens really as he grabs it. He goes, "Well, that'll be all the business that I need from you then."
Were we supposed to get paid by you, or
I assume not.
you assume not?
I was never told I was supposed to pay you.
I think we just got to get back.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
ask you a question? What's your name again?
I thought you knew who I was.
Well, I know you're the Dieter son.
Clyde.
They named you Clyde.
I'm not here to discuss it.
So why aren't you enchanting?
Sometimes people can be individuals. You think just because my father was an enchanter, I gotta be an enchanter?
I mean,
That's ridiculous.
I mean, my father wasn't an enchanter, and I'm an enchanter. I mean, I get it.
So you get it. I don't have to
do.
be like my dad. I don't.
Is there some wounds there?
No.
All right, I think it would be best if we hurry along now. Thank you, Killen, for your this.
Yeah, it's fine.
Clyde Erasmus Fleabag
right.
is my name.
Clyde Erasmus. All right. That's good. I'll remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just stares him down.
I'm gonna try and usher you away a little bit.
You're trying to push him?
No, just kind of like gently coerce him away.
I do not have any semblance of strength. I cannot fight back.
You start to get pushed away, and you see Killen's face kind of turns like weirdly shocked, and he just nods his head as you get pushed away from where he's at.
Cool.
Great.
All right, bye. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Campaign done.
Yeah.
We're done, guys.
That's it, guys. It's over.
Do we level up?
Great. No. And you guys start to walk away, past out of earshot of where Killen is. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go to like a barn.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Just
Just a barn.
This is listen.
they're
Okay.
around.
Hear me out. I go somewhere where there's not people,
'Kay,
like a barn.
Yeah, you have to walk quite a distance.
Do you
to get
let us know what is
I just leave.
Great.
I follow.
You know what? I lived here.
Yeah.
I was a little punk. I know where I can go be by myself.
Yeah, you can find find some land that you could be alone. I won't say a barn, but like an empty field.
Yeah,
that nobody's
something
in.
like that.
Yeah. You can find this empty field. Nobody's in it. Are you two following Clyde as he walks away?
Yes.
So I'm not making any, like, you can follow if you want.
Yeah.
I just started going.
Is this?
I believe we should follow him. He's our colleague.
Oh, we don't get paid until we're back, so this better be quick.
Right.
We start to follow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tap on the ring.
Yes.
I like, hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Right, so we delivered the thing. Excuse me. We delivered the thing to Killing True Hell. He's over here in Cranadall, and I describe exactly where he is.
All right. Did you get any information on why he wanted it by chance?
Not particularly.
All right.
It doesn't affect him though, like it does everyone else.
Interesting. Well, that's scary, and probably not a good sign.
Yeah, well, it's in your hands now, so.
Well, all right. We'll find it. We'll be in communication. Yes.
Yep.
Great. I'll see you later then. Izzy just mimics taking off the message ring.
Like chuck it in the ocean.
He's like, all right, I'll be seeing you then.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Over and out.
Yeah.
I've never had a phone before.
What is a phone?
I hang up.
I hang up. Yeah, you let go of the ring. You're just standing in this field. You guys are a couple paces behind as you pull up to Clyde just standing here.
Yeah, there we go. I let him know everything that happened. Sorry I couldn't tell y'all where I was going. I didn't want to say anything in the presence of other people.
That's all right.
You get it. You get it.
Smart move on your part. I suppose we can dispose of the rings now.
Well, I guess you can. I got the brand.
You got rings.
Oh yeah, sorry, buddy. We got rings that
Sorry,
let us
buddy.
talk to the guy, to the bartender.
Would
He
you
was-
like mine?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll take the ring. Thank you. He's gonna try to put it on his
Yeah.
It
hand,
doesn't fit.
and it does not.
it does
fit at
not.
all.
Try your pinky.
It like fits around like the first to the first knuckle.
Beautiful. He's gonna
Yeah.
keep it there.
Great.
All right.
Hello?
Thank you.
Who is this?
Should I? That's so funny.
If you want to.
No, he doesn't know it's a message ring. He just
Yeah.
knows it's a ring.
Okay, you have this on your pinky finger now.
Mhm.
You have no communication with these guys anymore. You will get every piece of communication that's sent to Ferris. And yeah, you guys are done. You know, campaign over. No, you guys did it. You sent it.
Yippee!
Man, we're good at D&D.
What,
We beat the game, guys.
what are you guys doing?
I guess we could spend the day in Cranadall
Yeah.
and then head back because we went shopping in that bullshit
Yeah,
town.
Amanar, yeah.
Look at this city, you know?
It's way cool.
Do you pitch that to the group?
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, but with the accent.
Right. Great.
I think Clyde's gonna, to sort of like blow off some steam for being recognized as a Dieter.
Yeah.
He's gonna show these fools around the town, you know? We've got a
Great.
little bit of time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you walk them around the town of Cranadal. This isn't as pompous as the actual island that the school is on. Is because, you know, there's some normal people here, not as horrible people. And there's a couple places you could show. There's like some cafes that you used to visit. There's some museums that litter the area that you guys can walk through.
Yeah. I don't take London to a museum.
Great.
Why?
I do take I take them to my favorite cafe.
Aw.
Great. Yeah.
That was run by an old human woman who's definitely still alive.
Yeah, and you know, you guys are just having a great time walking around Cranadal. You show them around all your favorite stuff, and as you end this day, it's still about midday, but you know, it's getting to nighttime. You end the day in this beautiful cafe. You're just sitting there chatting. You have whatever drinks of choice you guys would like at this cafe. And what were you guys talking? You saying anything as you're going?
Yeah, I take a sip. I'm like, this place really does have the best lattes like I've ever had in my entire life. What do y'all think?
London's drinking a cup of milk.
That's close. That's close.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
All right, yeah. You like the latte?
Do I like the latte?
Do you like the latte?
You gonna pray on it?
Jeez.
No. It's quite good, yes.
Yeah.
Good.
I used to spend a lot of time down here when I was going to college, because you know it sucks in the college. Let me tell you, woo! Everyone who goes there, bunch of pompous freaks. Every
you're-
single one of them.
Not one. No?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm joking.
Um,
No, I'm not. I'm not one of them fools.
right.
Mm-hmm. As this conversation starts to kind of dwindle down, you all hear like a noise off in the distance of something like going off far away, and through the windows of this cafe, you see a plume of smoke start to wisp up into the sky from a distance.
I sure hope that doesn't have anything to do with what we just did.
And you get a message in your ring that goes, "Everything we just did was so wrong," and that's where we're gonna leave you off tonight.
Oh, my lord.
Great, great session, y'all.
Oh
Man,
my god.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh
That
boy.
was ridiculous.